We are back. Another AFK journey. Why not? Let's do at least first. Why not let it fly? So this was last week. Was it? Was it this last week? Yes, this was last week. Definitely. Who's this guy? Why not? Who did we boost? Look at it.
Perfection needs no emphasis.
Okay. Let's see hard.
Yay, Stitchy! We won!
We are gonna go through the storyline again. I'm almost.
Is that everyone?
Yes.
Professor, are you judging the exam today? Oh no, not this time. The judges are Magister Siren and Headmistress Durella. Professor Hepler and I are just here to keep things running smoothly. And to make sure everyone follows the rules, of course.
Is the exam location right here?
That's right. The entire forest is part of the exam grounds. We've even set up a little surprise for you all out there. You'll see what I mean soon enough. If you have questions later, come find me after the exam. I'll be happy to explain everything then. For now, I'm afraid I can't spoil the surprise. All right? Before we begin, there's a small magical aptitude test. Think of it as a warm-up. Pass this, and you'll move on to the real thing.
Oh.
What am I doing? Don't worry, it's nothing too demanding.
I'm just a wolf.
We just need to confirm that everyone's basic magic is stable and ready. You've all worked so hard to get here. This is simply to make sure you can show your best selves. Professor Hepler will explain the details. He's waiting just ahead.
I heard your chatter. You're right, this test will use transfiguration. I'm going to teach you an advanced technique that might help you during the test. But before I show you this new transfiguration technique, I need to see where you're at skill-wise. A good candidate needs both learning ability and adaptability. Follow me.
Alright. Back to being wolf code.
Transfiguration tests a mage's focus like nothing else. Many graduates still shudder at the mention of it. But I have to say, your skills are already well beyond your classmates. Impressive. So I'll teach you something special. Ancestral sense. Master this, and it's like gaining a second pair of ears. Or a third eye. Ancestral sense lets you tap into deeper magical energies. Simply put, a form of necromantic perception within transfiguration that lets you sense echoes of the past. It's like stepping from bright sunlight into a shadowy graveyard. Your senses sharpen and you'll awaken special abilities.
That's quite a description.
It's just how Professor Hepler talks. Quirky, but effective.
If you use ancestral sense while in animal form, you can detect spirits within a certain range that normal eyes can't see.
Oh, I read about this in a journal. It's based on advanced theories of mental energy tides, right?
Your theoretical knowledge is good, but don't forget practical application. Some of the best shapeshifters know theory, but fail in execution. True mastery means making magic instinctive, like a chameleon changing colors, or a lizard becoming an owl bear.
Professor Hepler's transfiguration is second nature to him.
All right, let's see it in action. Up ahead, shift to your wolf form, then activate the ancestral sense. Let's see what you can find.
I better find a bridge. Give me that. Ooh. I knew it. A bridge. Look at that cheese. Now there's a puzzle.
See? That bridge was invisible before, but now it's clear as day. You've got a third eye now, a second pair of ears, another nose.
Of course.
Don't worry, you'll get used to Professor Hepler. His style grows on you.
Most secrets work the same way. They're hidden until revealed by the right method. Take these ruins. They look ordinary, but with ancestral sense, they'll show you all their secrets. Go on. Use the spell to study the ruins and solve their mystery.
Boulder. Now first, let's see these. Dang.
I'd say you've passed this little test with flying colors.
Professor, can we go take the main exam now?
Hold on. I've got a few more things to say. You're among our best students. Whatever happens in this selection, I'll be proud of you. Becoming a court mage is just one path you could take. It might be the obvious one, but it's not the only choice. Your futures are bigger than this. The world has far more to offer than what you see here. Remember, explore the world with respect, and practice magic with reverence. Whatever path you choose, carry those principles with you. I can see I've lost you both. You look about as lively as two slugs in salt. I won't keep you any longer. Go on, get moving.
More two legs. Hepler said to ignore them.
Can we eat them?
No. Hepler's pack, not prey. Go gnaw your bone.
Excuse me, Mr. Wolf? Can you tell us what's happening? Why are you all gathered here?
Mr. Wolf. It's El Jefe, two legs.
Right, El Jefe. What's going on around here?
Those two legs down there, feasting, took our meadow. Loud as thunder. Smells worse. I can't even nap.
El Jefe, what are the humans doing?
How should I know? They yap and squeak. No real words. Like birds without wings. Brave pups. Fine. Go watch the two legs. Bring back what you see. Good scouts eat first tonight.
All in.
And keep low. Don't get caught.
Yep. I'll be cheesing, cuz. I know what I'm doing. There's an owl. Houdini.
Looks like we'll have to find another way in. The staff count is probably fixed. We'd stick out. Maybe we could pretend to be volunteers. Let's change into our uniforms and try going in.
Oh, I got the uniform.
May I see your invitations, please? Oh, please show us your volunteer IDs.
What?
On the acting headmistress's orders. Your passes, please. Very well. Please don't...
Security's tight for this tea party. That probably means we need a new plan.
Oh, or we'll become hamsters. Oh. Let's become hamsters.
Do you have any ideas? Yeah, but even pushing a cart, we can't pass for... That's it! We can turn into hamsters.
Yes.
Small enough to sneak in with the food. Hiding under a serving plate would work perfectly. Turning into hamsters.
Hamster and cheese. You'll never know. They're cheesing.
Where should we start eavesdropping?
Yeah. Well, let's try this table. Okay.
Magister Siren. I'd recognize that ornate robe anywhere. You seem awfully interested in Magister Siren. Really? But he looks so elegant and noble. Did
Nah,
he
he
do
ain't.
something wrong?
He ain't bad.
Okay, we need to get closer. Oh! We can climb across that tower of waffles.
Oh my gosh, this is so funny. What we can do, cause we can go both ways. Okay, let's go here. The waffle shuffle. Make two hamsters. What we can do, brother? Yeah, we're gonna go down. Whoa, a cat. Lucia? Is that you? Nah. You'll never know, though. Yeah. You'll never know. Avoid the cat. Avoid the black cat. What actually? How do we avoid it? How do I know? What? Where is it? What?
When it comes to the Lyceum's famous alumni, the most legendary has to be Magister Merlin, right? I heard she became head of the Secret Arcane Council after graduation. Merlin. Now there's a name that carries weight. Such a renowned magister. Though, amusingly, no one's glimpsed her in 20 years. Makes one wonder what she's been up to, doesn't it?
True. She's still listed as a distinguished visiting professor, but she hasn't taught a class in ages. I've only been teaching for 5 years, so I have never met her, but I did get to visit Magister Merlin's hidden magic tower.
What?
Oh? Merlin has a tower at the Serene Lyceum?
Yes, it's usually invisible and only appears on special days. When it's accessible, students can get permission from the headmaster to visit the first floor.
Just the first floor?
Yes, the upper levels are sealed by a magical barrier.
How fascinating. Could an outsider like me visit?
I'm
You
not
sound sus,
sure.
bro.
You'd have to ask the headmaster. Or, I suppose, acting headmistress Durella now.
Why do I love? That's so funny. Eat it. Bite it. Oh my god. Or a menace. We're plating. What? What's up with the black screen? Oh. Your boy, the black cat? What, where is it? Where's the black cat, cuz? Boy, the black cat again. What the hell? Meteor shower? What is that? Cupcake cheese. What? Ah yes, floating cupcake. Magical.
Right? A meteor shower is the absolute best time for star chart divination. The readings are supposedly far more accurate than on a normal night. I wanted to try a reading during the Astro-Throne meteor shower, but that's not for another year. I can't wait that long.
Speaking of meteor showers, remember the very first spell we learned here?
Of course. Star shower. Pretty, but not very practical.
Well, it makes a lovely backdrop for a marriage proposal.
Star shower! Sorry, I just got so excited. Star shower was the very first spell you taught after becoming a professor at the Lyceum. You said magic should bring people joy, and you wanted every student to remember that. So you picked this spell. Simple, beautiful, and it always leaves them in awe. You think this could be an information fragment?
Let's make a note of it.
All right, I'll record this. Let's head somewhere else. The cat! It's seen us!
Let's get out of here, cuz. What is this cheese? Oh. Get out of the way. Oh. Alright. We're moving. I was not ready. After how many snakes? We escape.
So, Merlin's Tower and the Star Shower spell. If my hunch is right, these are definitely two of the fragments we're looking for. But that's only two. Magister Siren said we need 5 fragments to piece this whole puzzle together. Looks like we still need to track down 3 more. You know, Jervin had a point. This exam really seems designed for people working alone. Maybe we should split up to gather intel. How about we meet near where Professor Solis is before the exam ends to share what we found? And let's not waste any more time.
I guess the... Nope.
You should be more careful. Back at the tea party, there were a couple of suspicious hamsters.
Relax, will you? No one followed us.
Jarvan. Jarvan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final act. How do you like my new little pet?
A flashy transformation spell? You never could resist the drama. If anyone remembers the spell's restrictions, you'll be exposed instantly. Do you want the first act of your little play to end in disaster?
With so many students using transformation magic, I'm safe for now. But I'll be careful. Now, madam, what's this about?
Ah, I see. You like the spotlight. You think being the main character means you can do whatever you please? Don't forget, I brought you that gift back from the rift. I can just as easily take it away.
That gift. You didn't give it to someone else, did you?
Developed a taste for it, have you? Let me be perfectly clear. Stop using transformation magic. I won't let this performance fail because of your stupidity. Wait, someone's coming. We need to go.
Wolf it is then. What? Magic duel. It's some manual. What are y'all doing?
I knew that I'd fail. Whatever. I never stood a chance against Cassidy or Jervin anyway. Losing to you isn't too much of a surprise.
But if I don't challenge you, I won't get enough fragments, and I'll fail either way. So I might as well try, right? You never know. Thanks for saying that. Here, you can... I overheard Magister Siren talking to some nobles about something called a memory star. He said it's a special artifact that uses memory extraction methods to preserve someone's thoughts. Perfect for safeguarding important memories.
Well, I'm out anyway. Might as well make this fragment useful for someone. Some of the professors were talking about a magic door that appears under certain conditions, leading to some hidden place. You know, I'm actually curious now. You, Jervin, Cassidy, I wonder who'll win.
Well, as a defeated contestant, I'm heading out. Good luck.
Sylvan.
Is that you? Did you see him? I saw Jervin. His legs. They've completely healed. I snuck into the tea party and overheard Professor Hepler talking about the limits of transformation magic. He said if someone has a physical disability, they keep that disability even when they transform. After I heard that, I got worried about Jervin passing the exam, so I went looking for him. No, he said we'd be less noticeable apart. We went in separately. Not in front of me, at least. I transformed into a wolf and tried to track his scent.
Okay, well.
Yeah, he drinks this tea made from sunfire blossoms for his leg pain. It leaves a very faint, distinctive smell. Easy to miss if you don't know it.
Oh my gosh.
It took me a while, but I finally found the wolf he turned into. And then I saw...
him running away?
I saw him moving around perfectly fine, and I was thrilled. I was about to run over and ask him when his legs got healed, and who the amazing healer was, but then it hit me. If it's not some big secret, then why is he hiding it? And more importantly, if his legs have been fine all along, then a lot of the reasoning in Headmaster Lamar's case falls apart. He'd become a suspect again. I just don't get it. Why wouldn't he tell anyone his legs were healed? When did it happen? And why keep up the act? I don't even care about this exam anymore. I have to find out the truth.
Has to follow, I guess. Fireball! The hell was that? Pippa, why? Why would you do this to me? Can't do that. Well, I'm very sorry, mate. You're gonna fight
This
Belrun.
won't take long.
You can fight Belrun, right? Don't worry about it. Unless she explodes up on death. That would be funny.
A perfect dance. For a second there, I really thought I had a chance. You're just incredible. I gave it everything I had, and it still wasn't enough. Professor Solis is going to be so disappointed in me. I knew becoming a court mage was a long shot, but making it this far, I guess I started hoping, you know? I just didn't want to disappoint Professor Solis. That's why I fought so hard. So, please don't take it personally. Oh, you're not upset? Oh, that's a relief. I was worried you'd be mad.
Why would I?
Then take this. I saw Magister Sirens show the symbol to Lady Dorella. Then he wiped it away really fast. He said it was a huge secret.
Arcane Council. Ooh.
I have no idea what the symbol means, but you probably do. Feel free to talk to me anytime. I'm out of the running now anyway. I think I'll go find Professor Solis first. I owe her an apology.
Time to review. Merlin's meteor shower? Okay, it's Merlin's meteor shower. Special portal? Memory star? Nope. Okay. Memory star Arcane Console.
Me? I just had a fight with Jervin. I don't know. Did I mess up? Was it wrong to ask about his legs? Should I not have tried to give him the fragment? He didn't answer, but yes, I saw it. The black wolf he turned into was completely healthy. No limp, nothing. Yes, I saw it myself. I tried to. When I caught up to him, I wanted to hand over the one I found. No. Because his recovery was his secret, and I revealed it to you without his consent. According to my family's code, that's a betrayal of a friend. But with the headmaster's death, I had to say something. I meant it as an apology. I don't even know why I did it. Maybe I just made everything worse. He was really angry.
Why would you give me your fragment?
It's my apology. I know you wanted to keep your recovery a secret, but I was so shocked, I told our new friend without thinking. Your legs. Why didn't you tell me? We could have...
What, Sylvan? Did you think I couldn't gather the fragments myself?
That's not it. I know you're more than capable. I just thought it might help. Make things easier for the final match tomorrow. I want you to succeed. I want you to become a court mage.
Succeed? Help me? Don't make me laugh. Don't be so naive, Sylvan. You can't help me. You have no right to pity me. I don't need your help. And your weak apology is meaningless. Now that she knows I can walk, I'm sure she'll piece the rest together soon enough.
Piece what together, Jervin? Don't tell me you...
Sylvan, the ever-righteous son of a knight. If you still call yourself my friend, then stop getting in my way. Stop using friendship as an excuse. Take your sympathy and your weakness somewhere else. Go play the noble knight for someone who needs it. Don't ever show yourself before me again.
The Arcane Council? But that's completely against the rules! Everyone knows their affairs are strictly confidential. Why would Headmaster Lamar ever approve a test like that? Is that why he was killed? Maybe we should ask Professor Hepler and Professor Solis. They were there when the exam was being set up. Maybe they know something.
Let's go.
I didn't make it! I didn't even reach the final round! Everyone's going to laugh at you! They'll say you were wrong to recommend me! People will question your judgment for picking me! I know I'm not good enough, but I never wanted to embarrass you!
Is that what you think? Well, I see it differently. You have a unique and wonderful magical gift, Pippa. You're creative and imaginative. You just need a little more faith in yourself. This was an incredibly difficult exam, and you made it to the 3rd round. Only 9 students in the entire academy managed that. You should be proud.
Maybe I just got lucky.
Luck's part of talent too, Pippa. Don't underestimate it. But more importantly, your magic is special. It's wilder and harder to control than most, but that's often how it works. The greatest power is usually the hardest to master. You need to trust your gift. I truly believe you will become a remarkable Magister one day.
Magister? I've never dreamed that big. No professor has ever believed in me like you do. You really think I could?
Give Chippa a map.
I heard the results. You made it to the finals. Congratulations. How are you feeling about tomorrow?
That was impressive work leading the pack today. Well done on making the finals.
I'm not sure, but the Chief Court Mage had to approve everything. Magister Siren did visit the venue. He made a few last-minute adjustments to the questions to better suit the environment. The headmaster also stopped by to check on our preparations. It was just a few days before the selection started.
Some cheese happening.
He asked all about the venue and the tea party setup. He actually loved the idea of students using transformation magic to infiltrate the party. But then he suddenly got very angry. He kept asking us, "Are you absolutely sure no one tampered with the questions?"
We told him Siren had been there to make minor adjustments. Lemar seemed shocked. Actually, looking back, he was more than shocked. He seemed afraid, and then he just left in a hurry. I don't like questioning the headmaster without knowing the full story. Unless something is clearly wrong, it's not my place.
The next time we saw him, he was perfectly calm. I asked him about it privately, and he said everything was fine with the selection. Since he'd confirmed it himself, we saw no reason to question it further. Wait, do you think there's something wrong? Is the headmaster's death connected to all this?
What's up, Pippa?
Well, I just wanted to say thanks. It's just, we haven't known each other that long, but you've already helped me so much. Today I know I held you back, but even after I lost, you still comforted me and praised me. So thank you. You're a really, really good friend. Also, I kinda overheard you talking with the professors earlier. It sounds like you're keeping something from them, aren't you? Not that I'm asking you to tell me your secret. What I'm trying to say is, if you need anything, I want to help. Even if it's a secret, I can be discreet. So if you ever need anything, just come to me, okay? I might not be as strong as you, but I'll do whatever I can.
Don't forget about me.
Well, Cassidy, when did you get back?
Just now. I didn't catch everything, but if our new friend needs help, you can count me in too.
Count me in too. And you know why. If you know what Jervin is planning, you have to tell me. Please.
Damn.
You came to find me in a hurry. What's going on? What? That's a serious accusation. Tell me everything you know.
Oh, well, that's one, right?
What? That's a serious accusation. Tell me everything you know.
That one also.
What? That's a serious accusation. Tell me everything you know.
This one?
What? That's a serious accusation. You realize how serious this is, right? For the Serene Lyceum, for the Royal Court, this changes everything. Don't do anything rash. Right now, it's only speculation. We don't have the evidence to back it up. If this isn't handled carefully, the repercussions across the Empire could be catastrophic. It could shatter the balance between the Crown, the nobles, and the mages, and unleash a storm we can't control. This is urgent. I need to inform the Queen immediately and await her direct orders. I'll have my people keep a close watch on everyone involved. We can't let the situation spiral. As for you, be careful.
Aurelian.
An emergency meeting? Make it quick. My time is valuable.
Seems you have a poor grasp of what valuable means.
Gentlemen, try not to bicker like schoolboys.
Everyone, the exam has taken an unexpected turn. We need a solution.
That sounds like your problem. I only care about business.
Business hasn't been great recently, With Merlin at the Lyceum.
So that's what's got you so enamored. I've brought a gift back from the Rift. A twisted power that retains reason. With that, where's my reward?
Now's not the time to talk about rewards. Let's settle the matter at hand first.
Then, perhaps you want to hear what I have in mind.
Ooh. He's cheesy.
Merlin, you contacted me. What did you find?
Everything.
So whether it was about a magical contract or the selection exam, the headmaster's death leads straight back to the Adamant Syndicate. But I never imagined the chief court mage himself was involved. A man the royal family trusts implicitly. His ties to the Syndicate must run even deeper than we thought. The Adamant Syndicate, Jervin, Siren. They've likely been in collusion for some time. Once their plan succeeded, Jervin would take a seat among the court mages. Siren would gain access to the Arcane Council's classified archives, and through them, the Syndicate would learn everything we've been protecting. Unless we have solid proof, we can't rush to accuse Jervin or Siren. They're firmly entrenched in the nobility and the court. Neither of us could topple them lightly. We have the broad strokes, but we're still missing details.
We can just turn into Merlin, you know?
Our enemies are hiding in the shadows, watching our every move. If they succeed, our secrets will be exposed, and every one of us will become a target. Don't underestimate them. The Syndicate doesn't give up easily. But no matter what, our secrets cannot fall into their hands. If it comes down to it, destroying that memory star they're after is better than letting it fall into their hands. I trust you'll make the right call. First seat.
Let's go find her. Evie.
Perfect timing. I was just about to send for you. I sent a message to Her Majesty the Queen last night. She's already responded. This morning, the authorities officially reopened the investigation into the headmaster's death. I've taken Jervin into custody. By Imperial law, I can only hold him for 3 days at most. But with Jervin's noble background, I'll be lucky to get even that long before someone demands I release him. We need to find solid evidence fast. His family, other nobles who favor him, the court mages, even the Academy board.
Damn.
Yes, no academy wants its star student branded a murderer.
Well, that ain't my fault.
Jervin's family makes a huge donation to the Serene Lyceum every year for magic research.
Not my fault.
If we can prove his legs have healed, that would give us enough to keep the suspicion on him. With that, I might convince certain nobles to extend his detention, buying us time to find irrefutable proof. Politics is all about balance. Without evidence, not even Her Majesty can issue that kind of order. This thing involves powerful nobles, court mages, the Serene Lyceum, the Adamant Syndicate. The Queen can't just decide this alone. Even the royal family has to answer to other powers. Holding Jervin temporarily is the most we can do. We can't push for more. We should find proof that his legs have healed as quickly as possible. I don't know how long we'll be able to keep him in custody. I've already done that. When I detained him, I arranged for both a healer and a mage to examine his legs. The healer found signs of severe nerve damage in the past, but couldn't confirm if they're healed now. The mage determined the injury was caused by dark magic, and the residue is still there. In theory, Jervin really shouldn't be able to walk.
No, impossible. I'd stake my family name on it. I saw the wolf he turned into running freely. There's no way he's crippled.
Sylvan, you're here. I believe you, and I trust your judgment. But your word alone isn't enough for evidence.
Evidence, huh? Maybe I can try something. Envoy Evie, could I speak with Jervin alone? I'm sorry. I can't tell you that right now, but I promise I won't give anything away. Maybe I can provoke him into standing and walking on his own. That would be all the proof we need. If it's just the two of us, he might let his guard down enough to slip up and show his true colors. A proud person wouldn't be wary of someone he looks down upon.
After sunset, I can arrange for you to meet in the headmaster's office. But meeting him alone is too dangerous. Here's the plan. You hide somewhere in the office beforehand. Only show yourself if absolutely necessary.
Alright.
Sylvan, you need to be ready for anything. I hate to say it, but Jervin might be more dangerous than we think. This stays between us. I'll guard the office entrance myself.
Understood.
You don't trust me anymore.
I did once.
Why you stop?
I know. You won't hurt me.
That's enough.
I take it the talk didn't go well. Jervin, it's time to go back to the holding cell. You're still under detention.
For now. But you can't keep me much longer, Envoy Evie.
That's not your decision to make.
No.
And it's not yours either.
Envoy Evie, as Chief Court Mage, I must insist you release young Jervin. As one of the top contenders in the selection exam, he's already made it to the finals, and I dare say he has every chance of becoming the next Court Mage, serving the royal family directly. Now, detaining him without solid evidence? That would be a breach of Imperial law, and, let's be honest, not the kind of impression you'd want to leave, would it?
Who gave that order?
Oh, no one's issuing orders. Merely the advice of a humble servant of the Empire, and a gentle reminder of what the law demands.
As Magister Siren said, you lack evidence for your accusations. The Lyceum Board is deeply concerned about this matter. I'm here, representing them, asking for Jervin's immediate release. I've also received a personal letter from Marquis Guard, Jervin's grandfather. The Marquis requests that you follow the law rather than personal whims.
So you're forcing my hand.
Force is such an ugly word, don't you think? Let's say it's a friendly suggestion, with the Empire's best interests at heart. And do trust me, Her Majesty would hardly hold it against you.
Siren, mind your tongue. Her Majesty has nothing to do with this.
Ah, is that so? Then I must have been misinformed. My mistake entirely. Now, as for Jervin's detention...
It seems I have no choice. Jervin, you're free to go.
I told you, Envoy Evie. Some things are beyond your control. Master Siren, Headmistress Durella. Shall we?
No, don't worry, Evie.
Sylvan's plan didn't work, but he gave it his best shot. Like you heard, without solid proof that Jervin's legs are healed, and with all that pressure from different factions, I had to let him go. What will you do now? You're thinking of forcing him to reveal his healed legs during the final match? Not a bad strategy. If we're lucky, we might even flush out whoever's backing him. But it's risky. One small mistake, and this whole thing falls apart. If you're going through with this, you'll need to get ahead of everyone else. Find Merlin's hidden tower before anyone else and get inside first. That way, you can learn the layout and have more time to put your plan into motion.
Or contest or somebody.
Well, look who it is.
There
The
she
great
is.
Magister Merlin gracing us with her presence after hours. And looking so serious, too. What can I say? I'm a stickler for schedules. Just saying, off-duty time is sacred, so a little emphasis feels only natural. Yeah, forget it. Let's just get this over with. Hold on, I'll send her a magical message. She should be here any minute in that adorable form of hers.
You wanted to see me?
Yep.
Your tower was created with unique spatial magic. It's completely sealed off from the outside world. The only way in or out is through a specific astral gate. Before you left, you gave Headmaster Lemar special authorization. Whenever the Astrathrone meteor shower appears, he could open the tower and let outstanding students visit, but he never revealed how. In the past 20 years, the gate has only opened 3 times. I don't know why he agreed to use your tower for the selection exam, but I suppose Siren must have given him an offer he couldn't refuse. That was your personal space when you taught here. It's where you lived and did your research. You kept all your personal collections and research notes there. You even allowed students to visit and borrow certain rare tomes.
Oh, pretending to be a magic book to scare students when they borrowed them was the best. Those are the days.
Then, one day, you abruptly revoked all access, hid the tower, and left the academy. Nobody's seen it since.
Damn.
You forgot that too? Even I know this one. You built your tower on Starfall Lake. You know that useless-looking bridge north of the Lyceum dock? That used to be the only way to get to your tower.
You only ever let the headmaster take students to the first floor. It'll likely be the same this time. You'll only be able to explore the first level. But Siren is going through a lot of trouble to get information from the Arcane Council. He's definitely prepared, and might already know how to access the higher floors. He was your classmate once. He knows you and your tower all too well. Be careful.
Zoria, stop worrying so much. It's Merlin's own tower. Who could possibly know it better than her?
Since when can you read a bat's expressions?
You underestimate me. I can totally tell when someone's anxious. Merlin's just been working non-stop for years. She's so exhausted she forgot her own home.
Countess, save the jokes for after this is over.
Even as an adorable bat, you're still as stiff as a stone. Why am I not surprised?
Merlin, that's all the information I can give. You and I both know the true purpose of this selection exam, but we can't let that truth show. The event must go on under the royal families and the Academy's watch. I don't want you walking into this alone. If there are people you trust, let them help.
Ooh, it is then.
They're good students. I can't move openly. Once you're inside the tower, it'll be up to all of you. For that reason, your friends shouldn't be under strict surveillance. Right, Countess?
Fine. If they bend a few rules, I'll look the other way. Happy?
I'll handle things outside the tower. You just focus on what's inside. Stay safe.
Oh, and before I forget, your studious friend is still here in the library. Go get her out, will you? I'm trying to clock out.
Let's go.
I found quite a bit about Merlin's magic tower. Look, here's what I discovered. I found some notes from past graduates saying that for the last 20 years, Merlin's tower only opened during Astro-Throne meteor showers. But when I check the star calendar, the next meteor shower won't appear until next year. That can't be right, though. The final round of the selection exam is supposed to be inside that tower, and there's no way they're delaying the finals until next year. I'm confused. Did we misunderstand the fragment? Maybe we'll find clues about how to get in near the tower itself. We need to reach the tower before Jervin does. Sylvan, what are you doing here?
Ah, perfect timing. I was hoping I'd find you guys.
Of course you will.
After I left the headmaster's office, I stayed hidden outside the building like we planned. I saw Siren and Durella show up and take Jervin away. I tailed them. Durella left. I overheard her saying something about meeting a friend in the shopping district. So I kept following Jervin and Siren all the way here. But I lost them in these woods. I've been searching, but there's no sign of them anywhere.
Do you think they noticed you?
I was careful, but Siren is the chief court mage. He probably has anti-tracking magic.
They're probably trying to get into Merlin's tower first.
Wait, you figured out how to get in?
We've got some ideas, but we need to see the place ourselves. You coming?
Absolutely. I already reached out to Pippa. She can join us whenever we need her.
Great! The more help, the better. Let's go check out that bridge up ahead first.
Didn't we just say we're Merlin? Come on now.
But Jervin and Siren aren't here. Did they already figure out how to get inside?
Doesn't look like it. The records say there's supposed to be some kind of magical display when Merlin's tower opens, but we haven't seen anything unusual. There's nothing here aside from this old astrolabe. No mechanisms or anything.
Do you think this astrolabe could be connected to the tower somehow?
Yeah. The constellations are barely visible.
Maybe there's something special about it? Are we supposed to wait for a specific constellation?
Alright. See this puzzle. Definitely there. Something like that, right? No. Probably not. Yep. Yep. Found it. Dang.
Still nothing? That's strange. The records say that the tower's astral gate opens when the Astrathrone meteor shower appears. We've already aligned the stars. Why isn't anything happening?
The meteor shower? But it isn't until... Oh! I see what you mean! The star shower spell! The very first spell we learned at the Lyceum. One of Magister Merlin's own creations. It creates a shower of magical light. That must be the key.
Hit the splash. There it is.
Look over there.
Wow.
I knew it. The rest is up to you.
Relax. I'll tear open a spatial rift and send you straight to the upper levels of that tower. This spot should work. It's the perfect distance. Quite the hidden fortress, isn't it?
Magister Siren, you aren't coming with me? With you there, we'd surely secure the memory star.
Ah, how I'd love to visit my old friend again. So many interesting memories. Pity, really. That fool Amar was too stubborn. He insisted the tower opens only to those who reach the finals. I employed every ounce of persuasion, yet he wouldn't yield. He even bound himself from entering. On this single matter, he was as obstinate as a plow mule. Nowhere near as clever as he fancies himself to be. Ah, but that reminds me. Here, the Umbral Gem. Consider it a small gift for my long-lost friend. When the time comes, deliver it to Merlin.
That new student. So, she really is Merlin.
Why? What's with that look? Don't tell me you're frightened.
She's a tougher opponent than Cassidy ever was. A real challenge. That's exactly why I admire her. And why I have to surpass her.
How nostalgic. You almost remind me of my younger self.
Bro.
Now, take this gem. I've invested such a considerable amount of time preparing it, all to ensure my old friend receives a proper surprise. Crush it, and the echo sealed within will bind Merlin in place. It truly is a shame I won't be present to witness the moment myself, but I trust you'll make it memorable. Don't disappoint me.
Understood, Magister. I'll make good use of it.
See that you do. And remember, your healed legs, your strength, your precious second chance, all of it came at a cost. If the royal family learns you accepted the dark magic, that noble dream of yours will vanish like smoke in the wind. So...
Failure isn't an option, even against Merlin. It won't happen.
I can't believe it. Jura, above. I'm actually standing in Merlin's tower? Since we're here now, would you mind if I just call you Merlin? It's so beautiful. All these books and everything so elegant. Nothing like those dark, musty towers I've visited. Are those floating stars the memory stars we need? There are so many. Which one's the right one? Wait, are you personally going to show me around your tower? This is amazing! Then please, lead the way, Merlin.
No fighting. Okay.
This whole floor is covered with your teaching materials. There's just so much here. What should we do now? Do we really have to check them all one by one? Right. There doesn't seem to be any alternative. After this is over, you should ask the librarian for organizing tips. The school library has one of the largest collections in the Empire, yet everything's perfectly organized. They must know all the tricks. I heard your tower has many upper floors. You used to let students visit the first level. You probably wouldn't keep anything important where students could access it. What we need is likely upstairs. Then let's finish here and find a way up.
All right.
Merlin! You actually stored monsters inside memory stars. Amazing! They've been sealed away for so long, but they're still alive. What an ingenious approach! Your magical mastery is truly beyond compare. Still, isn't that a bit dangerous? If we're checking each memory star one by one, some might break free. Then we'd better stay ready for a fight.
robot. Whoa.
You called her master? Are you the tower's guardian?
Quite observant, miss. I am a magically constructed automaton hamster. Welcome.
Whoa.
Master, it's a pleasure to see you again. Master, there must be some confusion. I am not your familiar. It seems your cognitive function is experiencing some disorder, Master. I am Crankleton, the spirit steward of this tower. You once commented that long names were an inefficient use of mental space. You began calling me Cranky. My primary duty is to oversee the Stellar Spire and its connected simulacrum realms, ensuring safety, maintenance, and uninterrupted magical operation. You don't remember, Master. That's the name you gave this place. The tower was rebuilt from an abandoned observatory, hence the name. The outdoor-like environments you passed through earlier. You created them to study magical creatures in controlled habitats. Yes. As the tower spirit, I'm linked to its magic. I am part of the tower itself. When you are present, I am active. When you are absent, the tower enters dormancy. And so do I. It has been a long time, Master. Would you like your usual? Coffee, milk, 2 spoons of sugar, with night vanilla cream cake, cookies, and a few gold mint drops. You have always favored sweets. Shall I prepare something else? Alert! 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 Unknown intruder attempting to breach the mechanism protecting the stellar chamber. Master, what are your orders? Option 1. Raise tower defense to maximum and activate magical image recording. Option 2. Deploy guided magic missiles against all unauthorized entities, though that may destroy some of your property. Option 3. Total annihilation of the stellar chamber. All data will be erased.
Erase it completely? That means destroying all the research inside too!
Correct. It is the most secure, but most costly method. That's the core area of your tower. You store your most valuable possessions there.
The core! Merlin, what we need might be there!
Understood. Raising defense level. Magical recording active. Master, you may view the intruder through this viewing orb.
Viewing orb? Look at that. Jarvan.
It's Jarvan! How did he get in? And how does he know the layout of the tower so well?
The intruder entered through spatial magic. His entry point allowed him to bypass initial defenses. Apologies, Master. This constitutes a failure in my duties.
So someone who knows the tower well and is skilled in spatial magic must be helping him.
Simon.
Merlin, what's the plan? Should we contact Envoy Evie to apprehend him? But isn't that too dangerous?
There's no need to worry. As the tower's owner, Master Merlin can seal all the exits. The intruder won't escape easily. Of course. You have full authority here.
Perfect! With their help, we'll find the Memory Star much faster. What about Envoy Evie? Should we bring her here too? I see you have everything planned.
Understood, Master. Please, come here. You need to personally authorize your friends to enter the tower.
Alright, let's go. What the heck? The cheese is cheesing. Oh. There you go.
There, all done. I'll contact your friends right away.
Dura above. So this is Merlin's hidden tower. I can't believe it. How did you even find a way to let us in?
You don't usually joke like that.
Respected guests, this is no joke. May I present the master of the Stellar Spire, Magister Merlin.
You're actually Merlin? The hero who fought the Hypogeans? The legendary Magister herself?
I can't believe this! I know how you feel. I was just as shocked when I first found out. But it's true. This really is the famous Magister Merlin. Though Merlin is quite humble, so let's all just treat her normally.
So, what exactly are we doing? Sylvan said I should be ready to help, but I'm still kinda lost here. Wait, are you serious? I mean, I'm not doubting Magister Merlin, it's just... I can't believe it! I always thought Jervin was a good guy. He's really working with the Adamant Syndicate? And Siren always seemed so polite and refined. How could he be involved in the headmaster's death? The chief court mage of all people.
Jervin was my friend. But somewhere along the way, he lost his path. That's exactly why I have to stop him before he makes things worse. Let's help Merlin and put an end to Siren's plans.
Yeah, we've got to beat Jervin to the Memory Star.
Let's do it.
Master, honored guests, please follow me. I've unlocked the central lift. It'll take us to the upper level of the Stellar Spire.
Oh. That's supposed to happen?
Well, is that you, Magister? Wait, is that a Siren? He looks so young here!
Did Siren study at the Lyceum with you?
That's right. Master said Siren had remarkable talent and worked harder than anyone. He was the Master's greatest rival at school. Master said he had the ambition, the skill, and the brains to match. That he'd become someone important in the magical world.
Brother.
Siren, you're going the wrong way. The closing ceremony is in Solstice Hall.
My greetings, Envoy Evie. Don't tell me Her Majesty sent you just to admire the view.
Let's be direct. The tower's owner invited me here. Besides the view, I'm also here to deal with anyone who damages it. As one of the exam judges, you should be in the hall awaiting the results. If you're lost, I can escort you.
Ah, the master of this tower is nothing if not meticulous. The view is beautiful, but it's all so terribly familiar. Then I can hardly refuse your invitation. Lead on, Envoy.
This man is sus. Cassidy's already there.
Magister, are all these floating things memory star? Just how much stuff did you have in your head back then?
These must all be important memories. There are so many. Finding the right one will be like finding a needle in a haystack.
Magister, you must have organized these in some system, right? Otherwise, how would you ever find anything?
The Magister was never great at organizing things.
So we have to check them one by one. How are we ever gonna find the right star?
Doesn't look like we have a choice. Don't worry, Pippa. With your luck, you'll probably find it right away.
Forget the stars. Where's Jervin? He beat the Hypovine guarding this place, so why is no one here? You think he's setting up an ambush?
My guess is he's waiting for us to do the hard work and find the star, and then he'll jump out and take it!
We've got the numbers. Let's just focus on finding the memory star first.
Merlin! This is one of your memories. From the Second Divine War. For years, people have been telling your story. There are endless biographies and poems about you, all praising your wisdom, courage, conviction, and victory. But I've never read a single book, poem, or even heard a rumor that mentioned your doubts or fears. I never imagined that you, like ordinary people, could feel afraid and struggle with the thought of sacrificing yourself. Merlin, did you ultimately choose to end the war? Is that why you disappeared for so long? And why you were injured and lost your memories? Do you regret it?
I don't.
I knew you'd say that, but it still makes me sad thinking about what you gave up. If you could do it over, would you make the same choice? So even if you didn't want to, as Merlin, you had to face these things? I see. No matter how many times, you would always choose to sacrifice yourself for this world. People say you shouldn't meet your heroes, but you're different. The more I learn about you, the more I respect you. I still don't know what I would do if I faced that choice. But Merlin, I hope I can walk the same path as you one day. Sorry, I got carried away and said too much. I should get back to helping you find the memory star.
Alright, look at this cheese. Memory 7. Primordial Dragon.
This memory is so hard to understand. What's the Sea of Stars?
Were you researching the origins of life? The Sea of Stars, the Primordial Dragon? Magister, why were you studying these things? Do they have something to do with magic? Wait, you were even researching the goddess Dura and her divine authority? Dura above! Most believers and the Temple of Light would consider this blasphemy.
No wonder you kept these memories locked away. They're secrets that must never be revealed.
Don't worry, we'll keep what we saw a secret.
The rest of the memory stars are floating up high. I'll try a levitation spell.
And just explode.
I'm sorry. It should be fine now, alright?
That must be it.
As expected of Merlin, the legendary Magister.
Jervin! What?
What's wrong? Isn't this what you all wanted? To see me as I truly am? Are you satisfied now? The memory star I wanted. You really did find it. Hand it over, or I'll take it by force. Need a moment to decide.
Jervin? Your legs. They really are healed.
You've suspected me for some time, haven't you? All those tests, those probing questions. Well, here's your answer, clear as day. Aren't you satisfied now?
Why would you sink so low? Don't you care about yourself or your family's honor?
Oh, I care plenty about myself. That's why when the Adamant Syndicate offered me a way to heal my legs, I agreed without a second thought. As for my family, what have they ever given me? A marquis, heir to the Hastings line, a man of rank and power in the court. How could he be someone who can't even walk without a wheelchair? Doesn't Marquis Gervais have any other heirs? How disgraceful! If I had been whole, those whispers would never have reached my ears. My family was watching me, testing me. They wanted to see if I could live up to the Hastings name. They weighed my worth, judged me, and looked for a place to set me down like a cracked piece of porcelain. But I'm not porcelain. I healed myself!
If you had just talked to someone, your friends.
Friends? What good would that do? Could they make me the next Marquis? But the Adamant Syndicate was different. They promised to restore my legs, to give me everything a Marquis should possess. All I have to do is take the memory star from your hands.
Don't even think about it! Jervin, this is the real Magister Merlin. You can't possibly win!
The Adamant Syndicate is just using you as a pawn! Once they get what they want, they'll throw you away!
It's too late for that, Sylvan. You know me. Once I choose a path, I don't turn back. And I can't now. I know you're Merlin. The one I once looked up to, the one I could never catch up to. My greatest rival. But I've made my choice.
Okay, buddy. cheese, right?
Merlin, on behalf of your dear friend, I've brought you a gift. He said you'd love it.
I can't cast spell, right? Avoid him. Sit down. Answers for your crime, fool.
Jervin, stop! You set all of this in motion, and now you don't have the stomach to see it through?
See it through. To my failure. Again. Why? Why can't I ever win? I've given everything I had, but someone always stands in my way. First, Cassidy. And now you. Why should one accident make me lose everything? I fought so hard to prove myself, yet I can never surpass the natural prodigy. Merlin, you're a living legend. People sing of your deeds. Honor surrounds you. And you've never even had to pay a price. Why you? Why does someone like you get everything while I get nothing? Trade places. But what?
But you'll also have to sacrifice yourself for Asperia, just like Merlin did.
We saw her memories, her doubts, and yet even so, she made the right choice. Could you do the same?
Magister Merlin is right, Jervin. You were born with every advantage. A name that opens doors. Even without a title, you had more resources than any of us could dream of. Look at me. I'm just ordinary. Born into a fallen noble family. I scraped my way into the Serene Lyceum, but I'm nothing special. My luck isn't good or bad, it's just average. But I have my own goal. You all know that. I swore I would restore my family's honor. Jervin, whether it's walking the path of magic or being your friend, everything I did was for that goal. And even if I lost everything, I wouldn't give up. I'd find another way, keep moving forward. That's my path.
That's your path, not mine. So, what now? You're going to interrogate me here, or throw me in a cell?
No, that's not our call. We're turning you over to Envoy Evie. She'll handle it from there.
Do as you like. I'll be waiting in my cell. Let's see which one of you ends up the true winner.
First floor it is.
Merlin, at this point, with Siren as the mastermind, will the royal court even recognize the new court mage?
It's hard to believe, but I doubt this will even leave a scratch on Siren's reputation.
What? How? We have Jervin! Envoy Evie will surely get him to confess everything.
You're thinking of court politics like it's a straightforward game. Siren only served as a judge for the exam. He never got directly involved in anything else. He knows the court inside out, the balance between the royal family, the nobles, and the Temple of Light, and he's used it to his advantage. He's kept his hands clean, stirring the pot, letting others do the work. The headmaster's death, the corruption in the exam, none of it can be tied to him. And did you notice? Even when he was cornered, Jervin never mentioned his name.
It's all so convoluted.
A man as sharp as Siren has surely already destroyed every shred of evidence linking him to Jervin. And as for him knowing dark magic, if that gets out, it'll be a minor scandal, nothing more.
So, we're still going through the process of choosing a new court mage today?
It seems so.
Then who will it be? Jervin's out. That leaves Cassidy and... Wait, Magister Merlin, you? Then that leaves Cassidy.
Exactly. Only 3 made the finals. With Jervin disqualified and Magister Merlin declining, the role falls to Cassidy.
But Merlin, do you think I should be a court mage? My heart. Merlin, I need some time to think. I've decided. I want to become a court mage. Magister Merlin, you know me. I'm bad with people. I don't understand court politics. And to be honest, I'm still pretty clueless about what a court mage even does. But I want to become one. Not for the prestige, not because I'm especially talented, but because I've decided to take on the responsibility. All this time, I've had my head buried in my research, dreaming of becoming a scholar. Partly because I loved it, but also perhaps without realizing it. I was hiding.
Hiding? But you're not like me. There's no way you'd get expelled. At the Lyceum, there's nothing you need to be afraid of.
From everything I wasn't good at. I built myself a perfect, pristine world of magic in those pages. A place no one else could bother. But I forgot that even then, you can't run from everything forever.
Yeah, sometimes the current just sweeps you up and carries you along. It happens to everyone. Commoners, nobles, maybe even the gods.
I've done a lot of thinking these past few days, trying to figure out what I really need, what I truly want. But I couldn't answer. It wasn't until just now, seeing your memories in the Stellar Chamber, that I understood. It's not just about what you want, it's about what you can do. Esperia is full of stories about heroes. They're all so grand, but I only just realized the greatest thing about them isn't their power, it's the choices they made. Every single one of them chose to step up instead of standing aside. They chose responsibility over their own self-interest. Just like you, Magister Merlin. Even though you were scared, even though you hesitated, in the end, you chose to make the sacrifice. You saved the world. I love magic. I love how wonderful it is, how creative. But before, I only ever thought about studying it and creating new spells. I never stopped to ask who I was doing it for. Now I know. I'm going to take this on. I'll become a court mage, step into a world I know nothing about, and use whatever power I have to help people.
From what we've seen, he's not easy to deal with.
It will be dangerous. I'll be scared, but I believe I can get through it. If I'm selected, you'll at least have someone on the inside, Merlin. Additionally, I want to become a court mage because I want to stop Siren and the Adamant Syndicate.
Magister Merlin, what do you think? But if we don't turn in the Memory Star, Cassidy technically fails the final exam. Siren will declare the exam invalid, and he'll be back in control.
So, we swap it with a fake?
Siren would know how to spot a forgery. He'd disqualify Cassidy for cheating.
This is so frustrating. This is your tower, Magister Merlin. How does Siren get the final say? You have a plan? Huh?
Where are we going? Oh.
Is that the device for creating memory stars?
I get it. You're going to make a new one just for the selection judges.
This is brilliant! And he can't even complain about it. It's your property, Merlin. You get to decide what's in it.
You know what? Let's skip that.
Now that everything's settled, let's go. Everyone should be waiting in Solstice Hall.
Cassidy, don't be nervous.
Pippa, you're shaking more than I am.
The cheese.
We're ready, Magister Merlin.
Whatever's waiting for us now can't be tougher than the fight we just had.
I've gone over what I need to do 100 times in my head. I won't mess this up.
It's time. What? What's up with the area here?
So, only the two of you made it this far? That would mean Jervin's out of the picture then. How curious. Let's see which of you has what it takes to claim the title of Court Mage.
Magister Siren, as the exam instructed, I retrieved this memory star from Merlin's hidden tower.
Oh, how impressive. Truly, the Serene Lyceum still produces the occasional prodigy. But I wonder, does this particular memory star really meet the exam's criteria? I'll need to examine it closely. Cassidy. I'm afraid this memory star fails to meet the exam's requirements. Unless you have a compelling explanation, the rules leave me no choice but to mark your performance as a failure. And since none of the other candidates have succeeded either, well, I'll simply have to declare this year's selection void. A dreadful shame. I was hoping to avoid writing another letter of regret to the capital. Headmistress Dorella, I must say I'm disappointed. Perhaps a review of your faculty roster is in order. Dismiss anyone unqualified or chronically absent, and replace them with professors who actually know how to teach.
No, Magister Siren. I can assure you this is the exact memory star you requested. Because this memory star was personally verified by Magister Merlin herself.
Don't be absurd. Everyone knows she hasn't shown herself in years.
Say that again, Cassidy.
Magister Merlin herself entrusted this to me. How can she not know her own possessions? Isn't that right, Merlin?
So, you claim to be Merlin. Fascinating. And yet, as Merlin's old friend, I'm not so easily convinced. Surely you can offer some proof.
Merlin, that mark. It really is you.
So you'd reveal your identity before all these witnesses, after hiding it for so long? Brave or reckless? Aren't you afraid it might backfire? Enemies? Oh, come now. Surely we're among friends, or at least old acquaintances. Either way, I'm glad to see your return. I can't imagine living in obscurity suited you.
Magister Siren, with Magister Merlin's personal verification, there should be no question about this memory star, right?
Since Merlin herself says so, how could I possibly disagree? Cassidy, congratulations. You've officially passed the Court Mage selection exam. The seat is yours. The formal appointment will follow once the palace has been notified. I do hope you're ready for the responsibility. As Chief Court Mage, I will be watching your career with great interest.
I understand, Magister Siren. And thank you, Magister Merlin.
I never thought you'd actually go public with your identity. You must be ready for the storm that's coming.
We got this.
I assume you have a plan. Merlin's reappearance is going to cause quite a stir.
Envoy Evie, perfect timing! Jervin's still in the magic tower. We'll leave the rest to you.
I see. Leave him to me. I'll make sure he's thoroughly interrogated. No need for concern. I specifically had someone make a trip back to Savannah to retrieve this.
A pair of shackles?
Magic suppression shackles. They're forged from a rare anti-magic alloy. Once they're on, the wearer's magic is completely blocked.
Anti-magic alloy? Where does it come from? How does it nullify magical energy? Is it related to anti-magic rays? I really want to study it.
You actually want to study that thing? Just the name sounds terrifying.
Magister, my work here at the Lyceum is temporarily complete. Will you be staying here? In that case, there's a matter I'd like to ask for your help with. After repeated investigation, we believe the flying monster, the one that escaped the exam grounds, its appearance in a restricted area was most likely orchestrated by Dorella. I suspect she has long-standing ties to the Adamant Syndicate. She might even be a member. But we don't have concrete evidence yet. And regarding the magic contracts, while we exposed Franz and the Syndicate, we still haven't found the one truly orchestrating everything. Siren's target was your tower, but I don't believe the magic contracts were merely a diversion. In short, I believe there are still hidden threats within the Academy that we haven't uncovered. Once Jervin's interrogation is over, I'll request immediate reassignment here to continue investigating the magic contract case. In the meantime, could I ask you to remain here and keep watch over the situation? Thank you. I'll begin the interrogation right away. If all goes well, Professor Zoria should be cleared of all charges soon.
Oh my god.
As hard as it is to believe, she truly is Magister Merlin. Headmistress Jurella, this is a rare opportunity. We could invite Magister Merlin to give a lecture. It would benefit the students and help counter the negative publicity from Headmaster Leymar's death.
What? Invite her to lecture?
Oh, Magister, to think Hepler and I were teaching you magic. This is a story I'll be telling my students for years. Will you really give a lecture here at the Lyceum?
To be honest, Magister, the school currently has no official position for you. Frankly, your track record as an educator is lacking. Our records show that after Headmaster Leymar hired you, you only actively taught for a total of 5 years. You've been absent for over 2 decades. That constitutes gross dereliction of duty. The Academy paid a substantial sum for your hiring fee and granted you permission to build a private tower, and you failed to fulfill your responsibilities as a teacher. By faculty policy, I should request the board to terminate your employment.
Headmistress Dorella.
No, don't try to talk me out of it. My decision is final.
Headmistress Dorella, look!
Hepler, I know she's the legendary mage everyone reveres. But we are not discussing her fame. We are discussing professional ethics.
I meant, look over there! There's a rather large crowd of students running this way.
Magister Merlin, she's over there!
Don't push! You'll get detention again!
Got it. Everyone, line up for Merlin's autograph. Quickly now, a single file line.
What is the meaning of this? You are causing a major disruption. Stop this immediately.
Quick, duck behind me. I'll cover you. I can transform. That should provide more cover. You should go first. We can speak again when things have settled down.
See you next time, Magister Merlin.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Zoria, you can't just move. You have to roll the dice first. No, not that one. The other dice.
This is needlessly complicated.
By the abyss, the rules are simple enough.
On the contrary, I'm quite engaged. The rules, however, are perplexing. I fail to grasp what's supposed to be enjoyable about this.
She is stoned.
By the way, what an honor to have you here. Ever since your big reveal, have you noticed the difference? Surrounded by admirers, fawning over your every word. Awash in devotion, perhaps. I do wonder how you handled admirers in your younger days.
I bet they're even more fervent now.
You're probably right. A legendary mage who vanishes for 20 years and then suddenly reappears? That's far more compelling than someone who's been around all this time.
Back to business. With Jervin arrested and Siren's scheme in ruins, my detainment should be lifted soon.
Oh? I suppose I'll miss that stoic face of yours around here, little Zoria.
Which also means I need to prepare my lesson plans. Countess, this is your reminder that we don't play games during work hours. Merlin, Countess, I'll take my leave. We'll speak later.
What? Zoria, you promised to play with me all day! Don't just walk off! Hey, wait for me!
Time for a sleep. Whoa.
Magister Merlin, we have preliminary results from Jervin's interrogation. According to his testimony, he initially made contact with the Syndicate seeking a cure for his legs. After they healed him, he became fully indebted to them. Recently, the Syndicate contacted him abruptly, threatening to expose his use of dark magic treatments unless he helped them steal classified materials from your tower. This placed him under significant duress. We believe Headmaster Lemar discovered the altered selection exam and noticed Jervin's miraculous recovery. He suspected corruption in this exam and intended to intervene. The Headmaster didn't want to see a talented mage throw his life away, so he confronted Jervin, hoping he would come clean. However, it was also the critical period for Jervin's family to decide on their next heir. He feared the scandal would ruin his reputation and cost him his inheritance. Combined with the Syndicate's threats, Jervin made a terrible choice. In a panic, He killed the headmaster. While Jervin hasn't explicitly named him, our suspicions were correct. Siren was deeply involved. He appears to be the true architect of this conspiracy. Unfortunately, we still lack concrete proof. Jervin's vague testimony won't convince the stubborn nobles and certain royal court members. Their blind faith in Siren, astounding, to say the least. I'll continue pursuing other avenues to gather evidence against him. Following your leads, I've dispatched agents to White Ridge to investigate. I hope we'll find something useful. Regarding Zoria's situation, I must apologize. I initiated her release, but encountered resistance from several powerful nobles. Although I serve under the Queen, I've had to suspend the release process to maintain the current political balance. But rest assured, I will continue investigating to find definitive proof of her innocence. We may meet again in the Academy sooner than expected. I'll keep you informed of any developments. Take care, Magister Merlin.
That is it. Cassidy's new skin. That's nice. Well, that'll be it for me. That is the story. Hopefully, in phase 3, they add more. I guess. I hope you enjoy. Peace.